Hey, Taurus, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your May 2022 love reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we're going to dive into the collective energy of Taurus and take a look at all things related to love. Whether you are currently partnered, you have somebody on your mind, perhaps you are single and looking, or maybe you're just focusing on self-love. We'll dive into it all. So just a friendly reminder, Taurus, these are general readings. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so we're going to dive into your energy here, a little bit of the past, present, and future before we get into your Celtic cross. And in the position of the past here, we do have creativity and fertility. So this is a really beautiful energy, regardless of what your relationship status is, because this says that you are focusing on creative ideas. This can be feeling the inspiration. Maybe you're finally feeling like you want to open up, put yourself out there, get into the dating world, open your heart up. Some of you may be wanting to start a family with fertility here. Others of you may be wanting to get creative in a relationship that has been ongoing for quite some time. So I do feel the creativity is a really good sign for you, Taurus, showing up, because there's a lot of new things going on and new things that you're going to be moving forward in, because in your present situation, we have a gradual shift. So there's something that is taking shape this month that you will really see the full effects by fall, is what I'm sensing here with the fall leaves showing up. So this could be a brand new relationship or whatever creative new ideas that you've had here regarding love. I feel like you're going to see some very important decisions being taken here, especially during the June, July, and August months for you, because we have important choices. And I feel very important choices will be made regarding your love life. So some of you may decide to move forward with someone. You may actually open your heart up to allow somebody new to come in here. Some of you may be walking away from a relationship, or you may be taking it to the next level. We're going to dive in here and clarify for you, Taurus. So let's take a look and see what the energy brings for the month of May. What is the heart of the matter for Taurus? We have clarity of belief. This is the Ace of Swords. This is really wonderful showing up as your main energy, because this is about a brand new understanding. There is truth and logic, but there's also solutions to problems that you've had here in the past regarding love. And that's why you have the creativity and fertility showing up here, because you're coming up with new creative ways to either attract love or to bring a relationship out in the open, to bring truth, honesty, clarity, and decide from there, once everything is out in the open, where you want to go, because there is a shift in the dynamic of your love life. Now, just a reminder, Taurus, love doesn't just have to be intimacy and romantic love. This can be about friendships as well as family. But what I'm sensing here is there's something with the truth coming out, and I feel the truth shall set you free. So what that means here for you is you being able to know the truth of where somebody stands and where you stand in a relationship or a situation will allow you to make the decisions that you need in your love life. For those of you that are single, this could certainly be somebody coming in as well, where there's a brand new beginning, to open your heart up and be honest right away from the get-go. Instead of going into a relationship wearing maybe a mask at times, or just wearing the rose-colored lens here, Taurus, I feel like the both of you will be very honest with each other, and that'll be good groundwork for a solid foundation. But we're going to dive in and clarify this Ace of Swords for you, Taurus. Spirit, what do we have here for the Ace of Swords showing up? Yeah, you're getting past some sort of heartbreak. Three of Swords in reverse. So you're letting something go is what I'm sensing. And this is really good because you've done the healing. There is forgiveness here. There were possibly malicious words or lies or betrayal. There could have been third-party energy, but I feel like you're releasing whatever's happened in the past, whether it's with this person or a new one, and I feel like you're moving forward here, opening your heart up to new opportunities, because again, there is a shift showing up here in your love life. But let's move on and see what blocks may be showing up for you in the month of May and how we can help you overcome them. What do we have here for Taurus? What blocks? Refusing to see. Now you have the Two of Swords showing up back to back here. So the Two of Swords is about making a very important decision regarding your love life here. So your decision may be solely focused on the Three of Swords. Do I want to trust that there is a new beginning opening up for me? Or do I want to stay still in the healing phase or healing energy of this new situation that is being presented here? So the Two of Swords showing up is feeling your head and your heart pulling at each other. There's head and heart opposition here, where you may be wondering, what decision do I move on from here? How do I make this decision that is in my highest good? Let's clarify the Two of Swords, please. Okay. Well, some of you are very, very bonded with someone. You have the Devil and the Ace of Cups. You want a brand new beginning with someone here. Again, it doesn't have to be somebody that you're currently with or an ex. For some of you, it may be. But I feel like this is about you releasing the past energy and inviting in a brand new love. Because the Devil says that there's a lot of emotion here. There's a lot of love for somebody, or there was here in the past, but you're finally ready, I feel, to heal what has happened to you, or maybe they are ready to move forward because they're healing themselves and they've been healing because somebody wants a brand new beginning here. And the challenge for you is to release the obsessions here, or the thoughts of a new beginning. Some of you think that you cannot have a new beginning with a person because they're too toxic. So if that is a situation and that's a decision that maybe you may be weighing up, then that might be the direction that is best for you. But I do see new beginnings in one direction or another. So let's keep moving forward here. What is below you? What is the foundation upon this matter here? What is below Taurus? Okay, we're just going to get one at a time here, Spirit. Thank you. All right, we have the Temperance card. Some of you have been waiting a long time, or you've been doing the same sort of pattern in a relationship for quite some time here, whether you are single or you have somebody currently on your mind here, because this Temperance is about patience. It's about compromise. It is about blending of energies here. There may have been people in the past that have had maybe a little bit of a temper, or there was a difficult time trying to balance up the relationships that you've had here, and you just want somebody to be equally compatible. I mean, who doesn't, right, Taurus? But this is about bringing balance to the relationship that is built on trust. Trust is really coming up here, and I feel on a collective level, there is going to be a lot in the month of May that really allows people to move into the trust factor. There's a lot of truth coming out here. Again, the truth shall set you free. So I feel like a lot of people are either getting really honest with themselves, or other people are getting honest with you as well. Eight of Pentacles showing up here. So the Eight of Pentacles is about you working on yourself, or you working on a relationship. So that is the foundation here, because you want balance. You want to bring equilibrium here to relationships. You don't want there to be tons of toxic energy. Whatever that devil energy was showing up, you want to remove it, because that is the block here. That is the block, whether you are single and it's something that maybe keeps showing, it may be that it keeps showing up repetitively, even in new relationships, or it may be a cycle that you are currently in with a partner that keeps showing up, but you're willing to do what it takes here to work either on yourself first so it flows into the relationship, or you're willing to put the work into the relationship you already have here. So let's take a look. Balance is very important, as well as trust for you. You may have Libra placements as well, or maybe you're dealing with another Libra. They're also giving me Sagittarius and Virgo as well, even though we're not really seeing a a lot of those placements here. In the recent past, we do have rest and reconsider. This is the 9 of Wands. This is the card of the wounded warrior. So Taurus, you've definitely been through the ringer is what I'm seeing here. This is about you being persistent, you being disciplined, having the courage and the spiritual strength in the time of difficulties. But you can see here that he's backed up against this wall, this brick wall. And he's just wants to put his swords down. He doesn't want to keep struggling any longer. He wants to bring balance and clarity to his life, to his situation here. He doesn't want to be hurt over and over here. So let's take a look and clarify the 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands. Okay, King of Wands. Some of you had a King of Wands in your life here. Now, Wands is fire energy, so this could be fire placements. There's that Sagittarius I was hearing from Spirit. But the King of Wands is somebody who may be hard to reach, maybe even a little bit inflexible. So there may have been a severing here with this King of Wands for whatever reason. Maybe they brought too much of that wounded warrior energy, maybe a little too much of that toxicity here. Or it could be somebody that you're trying to work through these problems with as well. So let's take a look into the good stuff. What is above you here, Taurus? What is the potential showing up for you in the month of May? What is above you? Okay, some of you are going to be feeling a little bit isolated, but the good news is the fact that this is the potential here says that, because what they're giving me is the Hermit. Even though this is the 5 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Pentacles does talk about changes, I feel like you are still working on your healing. Some of you are still trying to put yourself first so you can finally be ready to put yourself out there. You're still dealing with whatever heartbreak or whatever arguments, malicious words, back and forth energy that has happened here in the recent past. And I feel like you're still trying to overcome some of that as well. Will you feel alone forever? Absolutely not. But we're going to clarify this feeling alone. So this is an important reminder. When you are feeling alone, maybe it's important for you to reach out to others. Whether this is your soul tribe, your friends, your family, a therapist, an intuitive. Some of you may be watching more tarot than normal as well. Some of you may be going inward a little bit, that hermit energy, doing a little soul searching, and that is certainly okay. But let's clarify the feeling alone energy here. All right, what do we have here? 3 of Pentacles, there it is, reaching out. So I like that this shows up actually in your potential. And some of you are saying, well, who wants to feel alone, Melissa? But this is a reminder from the universe saying when you start to feel alone, it doesn't mean that you're going to hide away and, you know, be miserable and sad in the month of May. I'm not seeing that at all. I just feel a lot of you want to kind of go a little bit introvert this month, and that's okay. Spend time doing things that you enjoy for yourself, maybe doing some gardening or some journaling, or maybe taking some hikes or taking the dog out for a walk or the cat, whatever this is for you. The 3 of Pentacles is saying teamwork here. Reach out to others so you're not feeling alone at times here, Taurus. So let's see what's showing up for you in the near future, because I feel after this time of healing, I do feel some good shifts happening. So let's see what is showing up for you in the near future. And again, it does make sense. Oh, I love it. I knew this was going to come up here. It makes sense with the feeling alone and still healing, because this is going to be a gradual shift. It's not something that's just boom, going to happen overnight and you're going to feel great and you're going to heal from whatever the devil situation was here. You're going to actually, and it could be Capricorn as well coming in, but you need to go through that, because what do we have here in the near future? We have joy and stability. So some soul lessons, really bringing a lot of clarity to your life here. So again, I feel like you're having an epiphany aha moment. So this feeling alone card, Spirit wants me to let you know, it's very important that there is a difference between feeling lonely and being alone. And there's a huge difference. And I feel with this 5 of Pentacles, Some of you are just wanting your alone time to do some inner work, and that is okay. I'm not necessarily getting that you're lonely and you're isolated and you don't have anybody here. I just feel that you want to go inward a little bit more. And with you doing that in the near future, you have some important decisions and important choices that are going to lead to joy and stability for you. Now, the Four of Wands is the card of 1111. It's the card of celebrating special occasions, celebrations, hitting a milestone here. I do feel for some of you as well, with this being your birthday month, this is going to be a celebratory time for you. So happy birthday for those of you Taurians who are born in the month of May. Well, happy birthday in general, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of joy and stability around the first week and the week after your birthday. They're also giving me May 17th for some of you. May 17th, that could be a birthday, along with May 11th. It's couple very important days for you. But joy and stability is showing up here. So make sure that you're not spending too much time alone, because people may want to pull you out and they may say, hey, Taurus, let's go out for dinner. Let's go out for some drinks, or let's go, to a concert or a vacation, or, they may want to do stuff with you. So make sure that even though you want to spend some time in introspection, because you're still getting past some healing, which I feel like you're going to do sooner rather than later, there's a lot of joy and stability coming in for you. So let's take a look and clarify the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands can also be about honoring another person. So I feel like people are honoring you as well. And I feel like you're going to be really celebrating something good showing up here. Yeah, Knight of Wands. Now, you could be celebrating going towards a new love interest, or somebody even coming towards you. This could be a friend. It can be a lover. It can be a family member. The Knight of Wands is full of passion. So most likely this is somebody that wants to either make the moves towards you or you them. But the Knight of Wands is somebody who's full of adventure, and they are here offering you this brand new adventure if you're brave enough to go out and join in on this fun here. But the Knight of Wands is somebody who is a leader, somebody who is moving forward here, and they always look for their next grand adventure, and they want to bring you with. So this is really nice. For those of you that are single, you might meet somebody while you are on some sort of grand adventure here. So I really like this showing up for you. Let's take a look and see how you're feeling. How are you feeling? What are you telling yourself this month here, Taurus? Ooh, we have the Hanged Man. I love this energy for you, and I'm not going to lie here for you, Taurus. I like that the Five of Pentacles showed up as your potential, because it's a perfect reminder. Potential is just that. It's what you can manifest. But a lot of you, what you're doing is you are changing the script. You're changing the perspective. Instead of seeing one way, you're seeing a different way here. And because you are doing that, that is that important choice that's showing up for you, and that's going to bring you joy and stability. Instead of sitting in silence or doing your own thing, you're going to take this grand adventure here, whatever that is for you. And the Hanged Man energy is about a brand new perspective. If you've been feeling a little bit stuck in a relationship or stuck in single life or single mode for quite some time, you're taking a new stand on what it is that you believe or how you want to manifest love into your life. Let's clarify this Hanged Man energy for you. Spirit, what do we have for Taurus for this Hanged Man energy? The World. You've completed a cycle here. Kudos to you here, Taurus. There's some sort of grand ending here. There's some sort of completion, victory, reward, celebration. I feel around your birthday, there's going to be some sort of big change happening. And I feel like it will lead to you opening up your heart to love. Now, this could be a personal change. Maybe it's a move. Maybe it has to do with your career. There could be some sort of victory. Maybe you're hitting a certain age and you're saying, well, at this age, I'm going to turn my whole life around. No more being this way. I'm going to go this way. It's time for me to take charge of my destiny. So Taurus, this is pretty powerful stuff happening here. There's no more being cornered. You've done the rest. You've done the healing. You're reconsidering options. And now in the future, you're coming up to some sort of victory. So this is really neat showing up for you. Let's take a look and see what is showing up in your external circumstances. What is going on? Ooh. What is going on around you? Seek the truth. You're getting honest with yourself. That's what we said earlier. This is really good. And other people are getting honest with you. There is an opening up here. You can see her opening up almost like the curtains here, and the light is entering and coming through. And this brings clarity, and you have that showing up smack dab in the middle of your reading here. So this is really wonderful because not only are you getting honest with yourself, other people are being honest with you, and that is first and foremost. And because of the honesty, you're finding solutions to challenges and problems that may have been blocking or holding you back in the past. And now you're actually able to make some important decisions in the near future here. So yes, you're being enlightened. You're getting in touch with yourself. There's no more lying about a situation. Some of you kept telling yourself, and yeah, we have the Justice and we have the Queen of Cups. So you're getting the truth, which is going to bring balance, and it's going to help open up your heart here in time. But some of you kept telling yourself a story over and over. Maybe the story was, I prefer to be single because it's easier that way. Or maybe you were telling yourself that a situation was going to work and work and work if you continue to put the work in. So there's something that you are realizing. It's almost like it comes and hits you smack dab in the third eye, Taurus, and it allows you to see the truth of a situation that maybe you weren't able to see clearly in the past, or you weren't ready to see clearly. But the good news is, whatever this truth is, it's going to bring a positive shift for you. So let's get one more card here to clarify the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords energy. Six of Wands, which you all know, this is one of my favorite cards. Now, the Six of Swords is all about achievement, accomplishment. This is about victory after an obstacle, after a challenging time for you. So this is really good news, and that's what we were just talking about here. So something's going to set you free and bring some sort of a closure, some sort of completion here that's going to allow you to move forward. So this is really great stuff. Let's take a look and see what your hopes are, Taurus, and what your fears are. What do we have for fears and hopes? We literally have darkest fears. Nine of Swords. The good news is this is showing up in your hopes and fears. You have a lot of swords energy showing up here. So a lot of you have been really in your head thinking, and that may be why you have the Five of Pentacles showing up as well. Because it's saying if you continue to be up in your head, that really pulls you back here. And you may feel alone at times, like you need to really think and process and bring closure and bring healing. But in this case, getting out there, putting yourself out there, being vulnerable, getting out in nature, hanging out with your friends, your family, going on dates, connecting with your partner if you are with somebody at this time. But your darkest fears here are very prevalent. So again, you are in your head about a lot at this time. And the Nine of Swords is about obsessive thoughts. That's that Devil energy. Obsessive thoughts going back and forth, back and forth. But I do feel like you are releasing. You have a lot of clarity here, a lot of truth showing up here. And I feel like your fears are just that, just fears, false evidence appearing real. And your hopes are that you can get out of your head and you can go live your life, and that you can bring and attract the love that you desire into your life as well. Let's take a look and clarify the Nine of Swords, please. Ace of Swords, double Ace of Swords, double truth coming in here. Remember, this is a beautiful card. Ace of Swords is about you having breakthrough moments. So there's something that, again, you've been thinking about going back and forth in your head, but you can see that this spiral is going outward. It's going out. So she's letting it out here. She's, instead of going back and forth, there is an energy of letting it out because she's finally gained clarity, finally found some solutions to the problems or challenges or blockages that may have been presented here regarding her love life in the past. And again, it doesn't matter if you're female or male, it's just the energies. Now let's take a look at the final outcome, Taurus. Final outcome is rebuilding, the Tower. This is really an interesting card to have here. It doesn't surprise me at all. And a lot of you may be thinking, oh no, a Tower moment. But with all of the surrounding cards here, the Tower is a sudden revelation that offers freedom. So basically, this is tying up everything that we have been talking about here for you. The good news with the Tower this is a shattering of a belief system, like we were talking about earlier. So maybe you thought, I'm going to be single forever, or you thought that something would never work, or it would be the same. There's some sort of belief, limiting belief. So I really want you to take a hard look into what that is for you, Taurus, because it's shattering. There is a hanged man energy where you're switching the script here and you're seeing something from a brand new way. This tower is actually going to bring a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, a lot of stability. So don't let this scare you off. This is actually probably one of the best cards you can have as your outcome here. This is a change, an awakening, and I do feel it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. Let's clarify the tower for you, Taurus. There's something big, something that's coming in, and it may be shocking to find this out, but it's going to be, I feel like a happy shock. And it doesn't mean that somebody is bringing in news to you, which certainly could be the case, but I feel like this tower is something within yourself. You have a realization. You are the one, Taurus, that has some sort of awakening. It is all about you here, and I feel like you are the one that is freeing yourself from this situation. Yeah, brand new opportunity. Four of Cups showing up in reverse is saying here that you have brand new opportunities that you may have missed in the past because you were so focused on the cups that you lost that were in front of you. But you couldn't see that there was still this beautiful cup full, overflowing, huge and colorful and bright over here on this side. But now what you're doing, that hanged man energy is saying, instead of staying in limbo over here, you're looking right here and you're seeing what you have. What's out there. So a lot of you have a brand new opportunity coming in to rebuild your life, to rebuild your love story. I just heard a new love story. So this is really wonderful. They're actually giving me a song. It's a song about a love story. This will be the greatest love story that this town has ever heard. I think it's a country song. I'm not quite sure who sings it, so please take it as it resonates. The greatest love story this town has ever heard. So I feel like there's going to be new love coming in here for you. Oh, what am I doing here? There's going to be new love coming in, but I feel like it may not be right away, but at least you are open up to brand new opportunities, which is really great for you. I love to see this reading for you. You're switching the script here. You are in charge of your own destiny, Taurus, and it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. So let's take a look and see what the wisdom of the Oracle has for you. All right, we have TikTok showing up here. So something that you have been waiting on for quite some time. Maybe you've been watching the clock as you've been, another birthday, another time forward. I'm at this age and I haven't acquired what I've wanted here relating to love. Or maybe some of you are wanting to start a family. Some of you are you thought you'd be engaged by now, or maybe you thought you wouldn't be divorced by now. Whatever this is, there's something about divine timing, and some of you had hoped for more at this time. But the good news is, and I know this is going to be a good one. Oh my goodness. Happy, 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 happy. This is the sun card in tarot. And you can see here that there's a spot for the key. Now the key isn't on this picture, but you know where it is? It is right here in the near future. This is absolutely amazing for you, Taurus. Literally, you can see the key here that she holds. You have the key. This important decision that is showing up is going to allow you to bring more happiness into your life. So this is really amazing. So get ready here for some happy times, because this is something you've been wanting and you've been looking at for, I feel, years. For a lot of you, you've been waiting for some sort of change to take place, and you have a gradual shift by the fall time, or by possibly the end of August, September energy. I feel like your love life is going to look completely different than today or this month here for you, Taurus. So really beautiful energy. All right. And at this time, I just ask, Taurus, that you close your eyes if you can. Tune into that third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows. Take a deep breath in from the solar plexus. And I want you to think of the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now, this can be an animal that flies high in the sky. Perhaps it is an animal that swims deep in the sea. Perhaps it is an animal that is wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. There is no right or wrong answer, Taurus. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you're ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is post your power animal that you just seen in your mind's eye in the comment box below. And I personally will enter you into that free monthly reading giveaway. All right, so do make sure you have subscribed if you haven't already, because I post right back here on this channel around the 1st of the month. So let's get your animal messages. We have Brown Bear. This talks about taking a little bit of a time out. And you have that alone card showing up here as well. So that coincides with taking a little bit of R&R, rest and retreat, which you did get here in the recent past. So what I feel like is you are coming out of some sort of hibernation here. You know, bears do hibernate for the most part when it's cold. And I feel like you're coming out of a time of resting and retreating here. But I do feel like there's going to be a lot of happy energy, happy vibes, and some shifts going on, especially around that mid-month turn for a lot of you. We have Deer Spirit, bring a gentle touch. So the deer is about compassion, about kindness. A lot of you are really opening yourself up, bringing more kindness to the world, to your friends, your family, your lovers, your partnerships here. There is a gentle touch being had here this month. And I feel like not only are you giving it, you are receiving it in return. Next, we have Cat Spirit. Claim your independence. This is going to be very important for some of you, especially if you are in a relationship that could be toxic, or maybe you've just been obsessively thinking about somebody on your mind here. This is about claiming your independence. That Tower is all about reclaiming your own power. It's about freedom, revelation here, and that's what Cat Spirit is saying. And then lastly, the Giraffe says, especially with that surrender card, this is about you seeing the big picture, the higher perspective here. The Giraffe says that there are other ways. Take yourself out of a circumstance or remove yourself from some sort of outcome here, and you will see it from a higher perspective, which you will gain a new sense of clarity here. And you have that showing up all over the place here. Clarity, honesty, truth, revelations, breakthroughs, aha moments. So this is the month to really free yourself and attract and manifest the kind of love that you see for yourself. And ask yourself, you know, especially because I'm seeing the fall energy, what would you like to see manifested by fall time, before fall? So that's something you could make as a birthday wish as well. So I hope this reading resonates with you, Taurus. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. Also, feel free to like, share, comment your power animal, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm sending all of you wonderful Taurians a lot of love and light. Until next time.